BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for everything football. BetOnline has every stat, every matchup, and even live odds and spreads to bet on during the games. You think you know your stuff? Well, get in on our $200,000 mega contest and pick 5 games against the spread every week for your chance at weekly prizes and a share of $200K. $200,000 is ridiculous. When the game's over, head on over to our online casino and get in a game of blackjack or poker or unwind with one of our over 150 slot games. Head to the website today to get in the action. Bet online. The game starts here. All right. So next is from... wait, where's the mail? Here it is. Daniel French. Subject is, what's the worst? AEW All Out was filled with dumb creative choices, but at the same time, it's hard to keep tabs with the bad stuff in AEW because, in my opinion, Tony Khan is the single worst booker in wrestling history. I honestly feel like right now, AEW is the absolute low point in my 35 years of being a wrestling fan. Am I right? Maybe not, but that's how I think. What I would like to know from Conan Disco Joe in your YouTube comment section is, what do you think is Tony Khan's all-time worst creative choice? For me personally, it's the booking of the Undisputed Kingdom faction. Tony teased it for maybe 4 months, and out of his entire roster of 25 billion wrestlers, he chose one wrestler, the one wrestler that wasn't medically cleared to actually do anything to be the leader, and nothing came from it. That's just my spin, K100 Squad. What do you think is Tony's all-time worst idea? Or the all-time worst idea?
Well, it wasn't
letting it was one of the first ones right out of the bat.
Yeah,
letting the wrestler with no legs wrestle.
Oh yeah, at the first show.
I'm like, what? that actually was like the that kind of like set the stage for, Conan, because we talk about this all the time. Suspension disbelief. That actually just set the stage for like, okay, this is like our company. We're not really taking this seriously.
Yeah.
Like, it's very difficult for the fan right now to engage with the suspension disbelief. Like when we're watching the Logan Paul thing, okay? Like you're engaged in WWE under the suspension disbelief that this is combat, or they're trying to. To me, right off the bat, it was like, this is just a joke, I don't know. What do you think, Cody? I mean, there's a million of them. What's the worst creative decision?
You're muted.
You're muted. You're muted.
There is a lot. There is a lot of them. You're right. But I think, and I'll give honorable mention to the dancing thing with Jericho and MJF, which I thought was.
That's the second thing that both of those things crossed my mind.
The orange juice thing also, which we remember when the orange juice fell on.
Well, but we got to call a spade here, dude. That's Chris's stuff. I don't really even consider that Tony's creative decision.
Well,
that's Chris.
I did not like that. Okay, so I thought the devil angle wasn't that good. That the one with him and Adam Cole.
Yeah.
Where at the end it was Adam Cole.
No, he was still out. He was out injured.
Right.
He couldn't do it. Right.
But I think the worst was to bring in somebody of the magnitude of CM Punk and not know how to use him correctly.
Right.
Right. And I would say this isn't necessarily an idea, but it's about creative adjustment and just handling the fact that he couldn't create Punk and FTR, say, versus the Bucks and Omega, or however they wanted to do it. Just to take that reality and put it on the show, the show would be over 1 million viewers each week.
I'll tell you another one. I'm going to tell you another one. This is my opinion, but I'm putting over the Wrestling Observer Awards on the show.
Yeah. That's
I'm like, guys, are you kidding me? All right. So next is from
remember that clip, DI, where it was from like one of the backstage shows or something, and Tony goes up to Britt and, congratulations, you got your first 5-star match with Meltzer or something. Remember that?
No. Britt was saying, I wonder if this got 5. That was her saying that.
Oh, it was her. Oh, I thought it was Tony.
Yeah, I wonder if you get 5-star. Like these.
But I will tell you one that I thought was brilliant. I thought when he brought in Warhorse, that was good. And I also thought when Sheeta won her 50th thing and she got a trophy, I thought that was brilliant.
I was actually that. Okay, that's a moment. I saw it live. Believe it or not.
Actually, that's not a bad. That is a bad one of the terrible ideas. You got all this roster and all this talent, and they were literally bringing in people from the indies for open challenges.
I'll tell you a bad idea. Ready?
Yeah.
The rankings.
Oh, dude, we could actually do 2 hours on the bad ideas of like if you I would agree. Actually, the guy with no legs, I'm throwing that out. I think the ranking is the worst idea.
And one day, I mean, picture it. You know it's coming. I know JR's had health issues and stuff. But hopefully, he's around for another 20 years. But if JR's out of AEW,
20 years. Wait a minute,
15,
dude.
Whatever, But I'm just saying, if he's off AEW contract and he can do his podcast and start saying what he really thought about some of that stuff, there's going to be there's probably going to be an AEW rise and fall book someday. You know what I mean? Like that's going to be.
I'll say this is the worst idea in professional wrestling. Period. Okay, because both companies do this, and this is a terrible idea because nobody does it logically. Is open challenges, bro? If you're going to do an open challenge, and like the number 2 guy should be trying to race out of the entranceway to beat the number 1 contender guy out to that match. Would be the common sense, or but just have one like guy has no chance of being the guy coming out. None of the good wrestlers wanted to fight this guy. I think it's absurd. I don't know. I would never book it. If I was booking an open challenge, I would make a whole deal about it. Like you go to the back, and Aldis is going like, hey, Roman Reigns is having Cody Rhodes having an open challenge tonight, right? The first guy knocking on what's his name's door is going to be the LA Knight. Hey, I want that open. You saved that spot. I don't want anybody walking in there. I'm calling in the open challenge. And Kevin Owens, so somebody else comes in. Well, wait, why don't you get it? And then the one open challenge, and then the Nick Aldis from the guy figures out. It's like, well, we shouldn't be having it. Okay, they go ahead and tell Cody, we're not going to let you have an open challenge tonight. Okay,
WWE does that. They do that.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a bad idea. But I would say this is how I would book it.
Right.
Guys in the back are arguing over who's going to accept the challenge, and then they go to Nick Aldis goes to Cody, and look, I can't honor the open challenge. Too many guys want to fight you. I don't know how to do this. Cody's like, well, why don't you figure out a way to find the best? That's how you get a 4-way. Not just a random selection of guys like that. That would be a good way to segue into a 4-way match for the fight for the title, because the guys given an open challenge. 5 guys decided they want to fight for it, and they can't fight them all in one night. And Nick Aldis says, okay, hey, what if all right, let's have a 5-way match. And it's just they do these matches all the time, but that's a logical progression to get to one of those. Comes out of the open challenge. I don't know. What did you think of that?
Not a bad idea. Yeah. Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.